fact, the inmates were friendly. At the outset, that is. One day our scouts captured a Nilfgaardian. He was desperate to win his freedom and claimed he was part of a detachment that had concealed the booty looted in Edda. We couldn't believe our fortune. Thought the gods had smiled upon us. We'd heard incredible tales of this treasure, questioned any black one we'd captured. It seemed all our efforts would finally be rewarded. We decided to make him talk.
By torturing him?
Our commander wanted to break him on the wheel, but Rupert said he knew a better way. There's a local herb. If you brew and drink it, you can only tell the truth. The commander interrogated the prisoner, drawing a map in the process, and we celebrated. Talked of how we would divide the treasure, and took ever greater liberties with the patients. The priest looking after them began to protest, and one of our boys split his head open.
Nice, Quickly. Keep talking and I just might let you go alive and intact. What happened next?
Once the prisoner revealed where the treasure was hidden, the commander had him quartered in front of the lunatics. They'd shown signs of madness before. When they smelled blood, well, we could not control them. Many we simply had to cut down. I don't even know how the fire broke out.
Any of the patients survive?
A young woman we managed to pull from the burning building. She was nice, quiet and willing. 2 nights later she slit our commander's throat, and that was all we saw of her, and of the map, of course. The war was ongoing, and shifting fronts forced us to abandon our search for her soon after.
And here you are, back after many years. Really think you can still find her around here?
Life's not treated me well since then, and Rupert's had it even worse. This is our chance to reverse our fortunes. Fate smiled upon us once. Perhaps by some strange chance it still holds us in favor.
I wouldn't count on that. I think we're dealing with one heavy curse here. And it looks like we need to start by finding that Nilfgaardian's corpse.
Go away!
I found the wraith.
Leave me be! Away with you!
This, to be honest, the soldiers here were as mad as the inmates, if not more.
Go away!
The soldiers should have been locked up here. That's a little annoying. This collapsed. Just, you know how the camera zoomed in there, it's not quite the smoothest of ways, so it's a little annoying.
A wolf leading wolves.
What do you want, Spectre? Their deaths?
2 of 20 return when none remain. Yet one shall judge them. If he is merciful, he will feed them to the dead. If he is cruel, he will grant them what they came for.
A prophecy. I should have expected as much.
Bring me their hearts, so I may feast on their cowardice. Bring me their eyes, so I may spit in them before they are forever extinguished.
Is that your offer? Fine. I'll lift this curse one way or another.
Huh, that's a corpse. No, that's his own corpse. Alright.
They deserve to suffer. They deserve to suffer.
That's all he has to say.
Go away.
Can I be honest? I'm inclined.
I'll make you help. Give me some medicine.
I'm kind of inclined to agree. I'm kind of inclined to agree. Um, these two men. Well, if Ridley's tale of the events is accurate, given everything, he's probably not the most reliable of witnesses. Um, he would be biased in his favour. He was in a bit of a breakdown there. It's quite possible he set the fire. He may have said he didn't know how the fire started, but like I said, he's biased. He's in a bit of having a bit of a panic attack there. First chance, yeah. He's and I was finding it very suspicious from Rupert's. I should have said it earlier, but I was finding suspicious that they were investigating the hospital for herbs. Part of me was thinking that maybe there's a herb in there that's like maybe the hospital had a herb lab, and they're trying to get access to it, hoping something survived. Something was growing within it, but it was so suspicious. So, but anyway, what those men did, it's abided. It's barbarous. It's monstrous. Like, the inmates didn't deserve what happened to them. Like either from the priest's normal care, or for the red hot circuit, or from what the soldiers did to them. So, I think I'm going to side with the ghost. Not far from the ruins, Groth found the first traveller. Rupert was sobbing by a tree, evidently looking for something. The moment he saw the Witcher, he began begging for help for his friend Gridley, who disappeared in the ruins. Witcher heard the howling of neckers. It's such an awkward word to say, and understood that this was no joke. He reached for his sword. After entering the hospital's basement, Groth experienced something even more paranormal than usual fare for a Witcher. He saw a ghost that sent him a vision. Everything around them started to burn, and the spectre, in true ghostly fashion, passed through the wall into the next room. Groth recovered and followed it, though not through the wall. Phantoms, like people, know how to set traps. Groth followed the spectre and was attacked by a horde of hungry wraiths. As he started to defend himself, he noticed a chest standing against the wall. The chest contained some doctor's notes. These stated that the medical staff had carried out experiments on the mentally ill. Groth read on and learned that a group of soldiers had brought a Nilfgaardian prisoner to the hospital. The soldiers had wanted to interrogate him, but the notes did not reveal how the story ended. We actually didn't find those notes. We found different doctors' notes, but they were purely, for the other patients. Groth started searching the mansion, looking for signs Gridley might have left. Groth managed to find Gridley. The poor soul was trying to keep imaginary spectres at bay, raving about a fire and the girl that died in it. He never mentioned the girl. Groth had looked for tranquilizers. Groth found bottled medicine, which he brought back to the hospital. This kind of phrases as if he's gone to different buildings, but he was never in the mansion. He was in the basement of it, which was mentioned in the earlier paragraph. And him saying he brought back to the hospital, he brought it into the corridor outside the room he found it in. This is phrasing it as if originally this was going to be a much grander adventure, and it got condensed down into what we had here, which is kind of disappointing me. Calmed by the medicine, Gridley talked about past events. I was kind of puzzled by that earlier. He seemed much calmer when we came back, even though we never had. Groth never handed the guy the medicine or forced him to drink it. He was just like calmed by its presence. He and Rupert had been stationed in this place years ago. They killed the priest who tended to the ill and tortured a captain of Guardian, hoping to earn the location of a huge treasure. They set a fire to cover their tracks and abducted the most attractive patient. Hearing this story, Groth understood that the place was cursed, and that finding the tormented Nilfgaardian's ghost was the key to the matter. The lost soul desired only one thing: the death of his former oppressors. He still felt their stares upon him, and only death would bring him peace. He wanted to consume the eyes and hearts of his tormentors. Geralt returned for Gridley and took him to the surface, to Rupert.
And
I met the Nilfgaardian's ghost. Let's find your comrade.
Oh, it's just helping me up. Fantastic.
Gridley, you live. What happened down there?
I found the ghost of the Emperor's soldier.
You're the Witcher. Get rid of it.
You know, I'm thinking as a side note, you know that lady who escaped? There's a fair chance she was willing. She slept with the commander. She likely also, and I'm being that's a light term for it, let's say. She also, Rupert and Gridley may have also had turns as well. Obviously, they haven't said anything, but you know, I know. Just something about that makes me feel they might have had their turns as well. So they're guilty of quite a few crimes. I'm actually kind of inclined towards this.
I already have. Come on, let me show you something.
Who do I see? Remember me? Corpse. Remember how I was torn apart bit by bit? Remember what you did with the people of this house?
You deceived us!
Crimes require punishment, and only retribution can lift the curse. I leave them to you.
I'm surprised they haven't run.
No more. Let the feast begin, boys!
I'll take that. I'll take that. Go up this way. So, what does the thing here have to say? Swear it's up for moving again. Further to the left. I think there really seems to be a morality system in this. And I think maybe I made the wrong choice there. You know, there's one thing in the game that they don't really. There was in Mountain Blade Warband and Viking Conquest, they have a game concept thing. They talk about different concepts within the game and give you a bit of information on them. More games need that. Okay, I'm going to just look something up here on my phone. Witcher 2 moral. It kind of seems on the map page here like this is a moral slider of sorts. So it's just maybe it is a moral slider. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. There's nothing you can click on. Witcher 2 map wiki. Maybe if I can find, the. I'm gonna pause it now in a second, but I'm hoping that. Okay, that's considered part of the compass. That bit. Just I swore this star here has moved to the left a little. There's only 3 maps. Well, 3 chapters, it seems. Okay. Witcher 2 compass. I've Okay, I'm gonna pause this here and have a further look into this because if I'm remembering that right, it seems that it's after telling me that I'm after making the bad choice. Give me a sec. Hey, folks, and I'm back. I'm really still not sure on what to make of this. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of work. Oh, Christ, that's a glitch. On this. Let's save. Let's load. Go to the previous save. I should be able to, well, previous autosave. I should be able to see where this is at. No, it's the same point. It just, this kind of looks to me like almost a morality slider. See where this is, see where this is. Well, see what this is a red thing. This is a with a minus. For some reason that's like the male sign, I think. But it's just red gold, or red white thing. It looks like a rudimentary morality slider. So it just. Oh, they're already dead. So let's go back a bit further to where they weren't. I don't think it's changed. Where's my phone? I had my phone here a moment ago. Where did I leave it? Basically, I was just going to take a picture of this. I left it at the other side of the room. Because that's the best place to leave it. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. What I'm going to do is take a picture of this. Also, I was thinking, isn't Dandelion the one doing the quest journal entries? Maybe that's why there's details wrong. Or different than what we heard. He's embellishing. Okay. Got that thing. I'm thinking maybe maybe that's just a part of the compass, just a stylization. It just, part of me is worried it's a morality slider and I made the bad move. It just, to me, it seems like the good move. There are 2 bastards who butchered people. They might have shown remorse, but same time, I'm not sure. It just it seems like a place for Witcher to have a morality slider. But at the same time, that kind of looks like a rudimentary one to me. I don't think it looks any different. It's any more to the left, it's by like a follicle. So, by a hair. So I'm going with this version. Because personally, I think, given the choices we have, either helping the fox